So about a year ago I did a video about some moody guy who has been described as looking like a pigeon, and now I'm selling my soul and talking about another one of my friends, Connor James Mooney, creator of such hit videos as All Time Low, Missing You, Guitar Lesson, and creator of the gaming review channel TTF Reviews. I remember when I first met Connor, it was at college. He showed up looking all hench with his muscles the size of my head and his tribal tattoo, and I remember thinking, wow, this guy is pretty short. But you know what they say, big things come in little packages, which basically means he has a big dick. So I promised to make this video about Connor because I thought it would be funny to do a little meme video again where I roast one of my friends and then talk about how great they actually are. Also, he offered me money and I'm never gonna say no to that. But when I started writing it, I realized that it was in fact incredibly boring doing this all over again. So instead, I'm going to talk about the 3 YouTube channels he has made, because they show all the different sides to the enigma that is Connor Mooney. So the first channel we're going to look at is called Connor Mooney. The profile picture on here is him playing bass in some shit band. This channel is dedicated to his musical side. The first video he made on here is also his most successful video of all of his channels so far. That video is his guitar lesson of the All Time Low song Missing You, because if there's any song that needs a full tutorial about playing, it's an acoustic song that basically just repeats 5 chords throughout the entire thing. Now I could talk about the fact that the video is actually pretty in-depth and really good for beginners who don't really know much about playing guitar, but that would be boring. Let's instead talk about some little things in the video. And I'm not just talking about Connor. The video starts off with some Windows Movie Maker looking transitions. The height of professionalism, as you can see. Connor also wears his parental advisory shirt because he is an edgy dude. Also, parents need to keep their kids away from him because he'll try and sleep with them. He also plugs his band Undertides at one point, a band who were pretty awful but had a pretty good guitarist who is more talented than any other member in the band. As well as this video, he has 3 original songs. He has Goodbye, Wade Away, and Untiled, This Will Blow Your Mind, also known as Untitled. I'm not actually sure which one it is. Goodbye is an acoustic song that I know Connor is very proud of, mostly because he's played it non-stop since he wrote it. And it's not too bad. It's definitely catchy, but the vocalist seems to forget what key he's singing in and just goes off at random points. The vocalist returns on the song Wade Away, in which he sounds a lot better, although he does sound like he's trying to keep his voice down because it's past his bedtime and his dad's trying to get to sleep. This song is pretty good to be honest, but it doesn't really work as an acoustic song. If only someone was to make a rock version of the song with electric guitars. And finally we have Untiled, an alright acoustic song until the 2 minutes and 50 seconds mark where things start to get tense, and then the song turns into a massive attack song out of nowhere. Who knew that Connor secretly had this trip hop side to him begging to be released?
I'm feeling a strong 5 to a light 6 on this thing. Tran.
My name is Snapchat, my name is ChConnor, and I have 5 fingers and 2 toes. And sometimes, when I'm really bored, suck my mum's cock, Nana!
The next channel we're going to talk about is called Connor Mooney. Clearly originality is not one of his fortes. Unlike his last channel, I actually have nothing but good things to say about this channel. Like, I want to be all memey here, but this is legitimately a good channel with some really good helpful videos. Cause Connor is a pretty hench little boy, he knows a lot about fitness, so he made an entire channel dedicated to it. I remember I decided to properly watch them when I started going to the gym about last September, and I found his videos were really in-depth, interesting, and quite engaging. With the help of this video and the personal training he has given me, I managed to lose more weight than I ever thought I would have. So I have nothing but praise to give this channel. I wanted to make fun of how awful the lighting is in the early videos and the stock song that repeats in nearly every single one of his videos, but I really think his channel is good. He has a lot of really great ideas and I highly recommend subscribing.
I'm feeling a decent strong 9 on this one, guys. It's really fucking great.
And And I've saved the absolute best for last. Back when Connor was roughly 15 years old, he started a gaming review channel, in which he reviewed games, controls, and much more. He uploaded 7 videos to this channel, 2 of which were intros for upcoming videos which he uploaded one day apart from each other, and his last ever video was an update video. On his channel, Connor has trouble pronouncing his R's and goes full Jonathan Ross by pronouncing them as a W instead. His reviews are absolutely hilarious and I highly recommend checking them out. But instead of talking about every single video, I'm going to go through the reviews and give you my highlight moments from each one.
Hey YouTube, it's TTF Reviews here, or Connor, and today I'll be reviewing Modern Warfare 3. And seeing this is my first video, it's going to be quite hard for me, but let's just get into it. On the first night release, it sold over 6 million copies. That's in the first 24 hours of it being out. 6 million copies. You can wonder why. Well, I was shit enough to get mad and snap the game. But oh well, got a new one. Is if you use the recon drone, you will get major point streaks. I guarantee you that. Your point streaks don't reset. I nearly said kill streaks again. And talking about balance, I just want to start talking about the weapons now. Good little link. And also, the weapon proficiencies, like, help your gun, well, yeah. And it's your loss if you don't get it. It is actually your loss. Also, just a quick mention, I don't just do game reviews, I do DVD reviews, control reviews, Turtle Beach reviews, just any reviews in particular, whatever I'm feeling. Hey guys, it's Connor for TTF Reviews, and today we'll be reviewing Gears of War 3. Now, I just want to quick mention before we start anything that with my Modern Warfare 3 review, it was pretty terrible because I missed out Spec Ops mode, which is a really big part of Modern Warfare 3, and I didn't really explain anything well. I just started going on a rant, I don't know. Now for future videos, I'm going to get a lot better because I'll be discussing 3 main things. Well, 3 main things for different ones, but it depends. Now for those of you who don't know, Gears of War 3 is a continue from its predecessor Gears of War 2, which is a continue from its predecessor Gears of War 1, obviously. I do want to mention one thing, and one thing only. The other thing I want to pick up on is the Gears of War 3 storyline. The story details Marcus Phoenix and Delta Squad's last stand against the Locust and every garden variety of land who have become infected by Sarah's glowing fuel, the emulsion. Things on Sarah have gone from really sucky to really sucky, and Marcus's dad is still alive. I mean, what the fuck, Epic? What an amazing story so far. Can it even get any better? I hope you like the storyline reviews. Let's start getting onto the multiplayer, which is what a lot of people want to see. Now with the multiplayer segment, I've never played Gears of War 2 multiplayer online, but I have played Gears of War 3 multiplayer online. You start off as a ticker, and from there, the characters range from a ticker to a berserker. Well, this brings a concluding end to the Gears of War 3 review. I mean, it hasn't been the best, but it's been my best attempt. For a second video, I really do think I've done well. What is up, people on YouTube? It's Connor here for TTF Reviews, and yes, I know my voice is a bit off. I have tonsillitis once again for the 5th time. But today, as you can see, we'll be reviewing Dragon Ball Z on quick. I think we may have forgot the intro. Wait there. See, look what I did there, making the channel more fun. Right, so guys, today in Dragon Ball Z we'll be talking about 4 main things. We'll be talking about storyline, gameplay, hero mode, and boss modes. Now, that's a thumbs up, by the way, if you can't see it. I mean, I'm not trying to bang on, like, give a bad review to the gameplay, but it is really bad. When in Ultimate Team Sheet, you can't do that. Well, you can. I've only played it like 5 times. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since 1999 when I was like 5 or something. 4. Yes, I'm 16, but oh wow. That actually has nothing to do with a review. I would cut that out, but no. Oh wow, let's just carry on. We need to make this more better anyway. Talking about characters, I just want to mention this. There's 66 characters in this game. On Raging Blast 1 there was over 90, and this is including transformations. That's really bad, Bandai. I'll give you a 0. No, I'm being serious. I'll give him like a 5 or a 6. I mean, the basics of hero mode is you make your character. You start off with 2 hair. And you start off in a parallel universe, a parallel Earth. Like when you see the description of the storyline, you're in a parallel universe, which is a parallel Earth. Please stop me if there's any people just watching this for the shits and giggles, because if I start talking about Super Saiyans and shit like that, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck you on about? This review's gonna be never mind. I was gonna say this review's gonna be a little bit different. I was gonna read out that, but there's really no point. What was on about? I'll just start from wherever. Now, that brings a conclusion to our Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi review. Peace out, have a nice day, and...
On November 30th, 2011, one of the saddest things to happen this decade so far occurred. Connor left the TTF clan. The two-man clan came to an end on this day, as did the channel of TTF Reviews, but he gave us one final update video, in which he doesn't seem to understand the meaning of mediocre and thinks it's a good thing, says things, then realizes what he said is wrong and goes back on himself, and gives us a really funky outro.
Now, I am trying to get quite mediocre, and I'm hoping with your guys' help I can do that. This is another thing, my reviews aren't on newest games out. I mean, they are, because I've got quite a few. Look, and my hair is a bit wet, and my hair is a bit messed up because I've just gotten out of the bath and ain't straightened it or nothing. Sounds a bit gay, it does. Cheers for watching.
TTF Reviews is the highlight of Connor's creative career, dare I say life. I hope one day the channel will make a comeback and we'll finally get the Borderlands review that he promised.
I'm feeling a come in 10 on this record. Yeah. Tran.
And that is Connor Mooney. More like Connor Pooney.